For this exercise, then we're going to look at using Photoshop and Fireworks in order to make a gallery. Gallery that will work in your browser. When you go over each image, then you can see that the main image, the main large image, changes. The first image here has just been altered so that the button itself changes and the main image stays the same. We start off then in Photoshop, where we prepare the images, and this is where we do our image processing and any alterations you need to make to the image itself here. And then what we've done, or what I've done at this point, is I've taken just one section from the main image and used it then on the button. We can have a look there in the layers, and I have a background here which is this fawny color. I have three main large images which take up this area here, and then for the buttons, again on top of that, which are an additional three layers, and they're just small sections taken from each image, which in this case was the section around the eyes. For this particular one as well, we did an exercise where we created an additional layer for the button to look at how to create an additional effect for a rollover on the button. Once you've done all this in Photoshop, again the size must be accurate according to the size you're going to make it on your website, or that's the div that you're going to place it on your website. In this case, I've done quite a large image, 1200 pixels by 800 pixels, probably a bit too big, but just for the sake of the exercise, we kept it big. Once you've done that, then file and save the image as a PSD. Just file and save as a PSD, a Photoshop document. And then you can just close Photoshop, or you can hide Photoshop, and then you can open up Fireworks. We launch Fireworks, and when you've launched Fireworks, we will first of all slice the image. The firework image opens as a normal Photoshop document with all the layers that we've already created in Photoshop. First thing we're going to do is slice the image. As you can see, I've already sliced the image using the slicing tool here, and you click and drag to slice each image. Any image that goes wrong, you can simply delete and then go back to your slicing tool, slice, click and drag over the required area. You must cover the whole document with a slice. You can't leave any area of the document unsliced. And in this here, you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 13 slices. Now if we have a look at then in the layers, after that, we've also got an additional document we need to look at, which is the states. So if we have a look at the states here, I have made 4 states, and that's a state for each of the images, each of the image as it opens. The top state here, then, number 1, is the up state, as you see it on here. The second state then, here, we just see the button change. The third state is equal to the second button, and the fourth state is equal to the third button there. We join each button and tell it what to do by clicking on the relevant button and clicking over and dragging the the button connection to the relevant image and state, and then connecting it with the state that is relevant to its layer. Once we've done all that, save your document. Once you've saved the document, then export the document. Exporting the document will export it as an HTML and images. You will need to export this document into your root folder, so make sure you click Put Images into Subfolder. If you need to browse a folder, but usually the image folder is highlighted and identified for you. Once you've done that, export your document. Before you export, it's a good idea to make sure you have nothing selected on your page. Finally, you should have an image that works like a very simple gallery. You can choose as many images as you want and as many buttons as you want here.